Hello there. It dawned on me during editing that I didn't film any sort of intro at all, so Editing Brittany will give you an intro to this video and why the heck I'm doing it. I'm going through a bit of a journey right now with my body, with my health. Long story short, COVID tried to kill me, and I've been athletic all my life, and my weight went really scary down when I got sick, and then doctors put me on drugs to get me a little fluffier than I'm used to. Nothing wrong with that. It's just not what I was used to looking at in the mirror. So I wanted to kind of take care of it before it got worse. So I'm off those drugs now, thank goodness. And I'm on a journey I've never been on before. I'm trying to cut a little bit of body fat. Is it anything to worry about? No, it's barely anything. But it's a journey nonetheless. And I thought maybe there's some other people that could relate to this and they want to know how I'm eating and how I'm working out. I am going to document that whole journey. I have lost a bit of weight. I'm documenting all that, so subscribe if you want to see what's going to go on there. But I thought I would give you a week in my life of how I eat. Now, if you're looking for the gym rat, like ultra peach bum girls high production value video, this is not it. If you're looking for really creative, amazing recipes in the kitchen, this is not going to be your video. I like to keep things fast and simple and get in the kitchen and get out. So I'm just going to show you an average week in my life, what I eat, trying to lose a little bit of weight, gain some muscle, and yeah, I guess that's it. So if anything resonates with you in this video, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe wherever you can. It tells YouTube I'm doing a good job, and I want to make sure I'm putting good content on the internet. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Okay, so I'm back from Aldi, and I'll just go ahead and get right into it. This will be about a week of food for me and my husband. Full disclaimer, my husband is 100% vegetarian, so I eat pretty heavily vegetarian, but I have a little bit more meat protein in my diet this week just because I need to up my protein. I'm trying to build muscle. So let me just get right into it. Bell peppers, this can literally go in anything. A breakfast skillet or like a hash situation. It can go in chili. I plan on making chili this week. You can dice it up for like a crunchy texture in something. Like I think I'm gonna make tuna salad this week, so it can go in there. Zucchini, these guys are huge this week, so this will last. Again, roasted vegetables or a vegetable skillet on a stovetop. Cauliflower, same situation. I can roast this or I can do a stovetop situation. Carrots can go in anything. I plan on using this for snacks for the week with hummus. Brussels sprouts, I make the best Brussels sprouts ever. They are so good. I'll show you what I do. Cucumber, again, let's see, I could slice this up and dip it in my Greek yogurt for a snack, maybe with some like everything bagel seasoning, that would be good. I got this for the tuna salad. Again, I like it for texture. My tuna salad, I put so much veggies in there, I just like that crunch element. Green onion, this is always super cheap. I like it just to add a little bit of flavor on top of my final dishes. Mushrooms, roasted vegetables, vegetable skillet on a stovetop. I'm probably gonna mince this and put it in my husband's chili. Apples for a snack with peanut butter. Bananas, I got these to have as a snack with peanut butter. Egg whites, protein. I can bake with this. I can use it in my like skillets with all the veggies and stuff. I can just put some scrambled eggs in there too, just have more protein. I got crackers to go with the tuna. Tofu, vegetarians in the house. So I like tofu too, so I can roast this or bake it, I guess, and then I can put it as the protein source with all these veggies I've been mentioning. Salsa, we like chips and salsa in this house. Snack, I always love having light string cheese around. It's high in protein, it's low in fat, and it's super quick. I can just grab one and go if I'm in a rush, so I always like having that. Some berries, I like having berries around. What I'll try to do is like eat on it like for snacks during the week, but I can get kind of bad about that, and then I'll find myself with like too much at the end of the week, so I can then either use it for baking or I can use it for, like, freeze it and use it for smoothies. I'm thinking about making a baked protein oatmeal situation with these. I love stuffing baked oatmeal with fruit. Sometimes baking with protein powder can get kind of, so I love stuffing it with berries just to kind of hide that flavor. And plus, berries are really yummy. I got dried lentils. I can make these into like a stew. This is high in protein, good for vegetarians. Plain, non-fat Greek yogurt. This is low in fat, obviously high in protein. I like to use this in all sorts of ways. I use it for baking. I use it for smoothies. I use it for sauces. Like, I love mixing this with a little bit of honey and dill to serve as a sauce on seafood. Oh my God, it's so good. I mainly got this week for my tuna salad I keep mentioning. I basically use this as a mayo substitute. To me, like, when you're mixing a lot of mayo or cream cheese in a dish, you're not like looking for the flavor of cream cheese and mayo. You're looking for that like full-bodied feel, like mouthfeel, creamy. So I like just using this instead of mayo or cream cheese in dishes that call for that. I already mentioned the hummus. This is, you can make sauces with this. You can dip it with your veggies. I got some tuna. I'll probably be having this for lunch a lot this week. I got some protein bars. I have never tried these. These are from Aldi. I will let you know how they are. We'll see. I'll probably put something in editing right here. And I already mentioned this. This is the only protein I got at the store today. This is ground turkey, 93% lean, 7% fat. I already have frozen shrimp I'm gonna eat on during the week. So what I'll do this week, I'm just gonna keep it casual. I don't measure when I cook. I don't count calories. I just cook with what I have. And so I feel like a lot of people have trouble, like they just don't know where to start with the food. They don't know, like they might go to the grocery store and get all this stuff and then they stare at it and they're like, okay, well, I don't know what to do with it. So my goal of this video is just to try to help you like see what I do, and I keep it really low key. I do not like spending a lot of time in the kitchen. I keep it fast and simple and just get it done. That's the kind of cook I am. I am curious though, if you have any meal ideas based on everything I just showed you, drop a comment because I'm always looking for new ideas. So I'm curious what y'all are gonna think of, so let me know. Okay, I am starving. I just went to the gym. I'm gonna make that tuna salad I keep mentioning. It's gonna be fast. So I need this, a can of tuna, this, I got, well, I'll just show you. Let's go. I sincerely apologize for that sound effect, but in my defense, do you know how hilarious it is to search for fart sound effects? Try it if you need cheering up. So this is going to be my general SOP procedure for creating a tuna salad. Literally any veggies you have, chuck them in there. So I started with a green onion, and then my father-in-law gave me these little tomatoes from his garden. Oh, so cute. So I got to use those up because they would have gone bad. Can I tell you something about carrots, please, before I explode? Because this knowledge is in my brain and I can't get it out. I studied carrots for my thesis in grad school. And did you know, fun fact for you, did you know that most of the phenolic compounds in a carrot reside within the peel of the carrot itself? Like over 50% of them in the peel. And most people peel their carrots. So therefore, I do not peel my carrots because most of the phenolic compounds are in there. Phenolic compounds are phytochemicals that are very beneficial for their antioxidant properties. So don't peel your carrots, is what I'm saying. I think I finished up with cucumber, carrots, tomatoes, onions. We did all that. Okay, get you some Greek yogurt. Get you some Dijon. I highly suggest the Dijon mustard for a little bit of twang. And then I just did literally, I mean, do whatever seasonings you want. I did salt, cumin, cayenne pepper, and a favorable amount of black pepper and garlic powder. I especially love a lot of black pepper in my tuna. It's really yummy. Puts a little spice. I know I showed you crackers that I bought to eat with this, but I needed to use this up. This is those stupid skinny bread things. It's like 100 calories for a sandwich, basically. So I recall this being too much to eat, so I had half of this for lunch. Later, I had the rest as a snack. Then later, I also had a latte, and I think that was it as far as snacks go. Next is Monday dinner, and I'll tell you what, I love a good bowl of chili. Now, you see the turkey there. Remember, my husband's vegetarian, so I'll show you what I do, and it's actually very beneficial as far as meal prep goes, so just hold on, just wait for me to show you. Okay, so I chopped bell pepper, onion, carrot, and then I sauteed those in some oil, and then I added garlic, and then I'm adding a big old can of crushed tomatoes. Next, I added my black beans, kidney beans, and corn, and then I added some water, and you want to make sure to add enough water that it's like stirrable and boilable, but not too much that you're going to be sitting there forever waiting for it to cook and reduce. Now this right here is liquid gold. If you're vegetarian, get this now because it's cheaper than buying all those boxes of broth. And also get this, it's really good to add to your chili. Let me see if I can remember all these spices. Okay, we have oregano, cumin, turmeric, onion powder, garlic powder, chili powder. Oh no. Actually, I think that's it. Just add whatever you want, okay? It's your chili. And then I sauteed my turkey in a separate skillet. That way I could just mix it in my chili after the fact and my husband's happy. Then I used Greek yogurt as a pseudo sour cream, topped it with green onions, had a little bit of chips with it, not too much. And then I sat on the floor and watched Gilmore Girls because it's that time of year, and I did my little happy dance because it was yummy good. Next up, we have Tuesday breakfast. I was craving a little bit of sweet and a little bit of savory, so I'm going to make a little yogurt parfait situation. Here's that Greek yogurt coming into play again, going strong. This is like an amazing secret if you're trying to lose weight. Get sugar-free chocolate pudding mix it with your yogurt, and it tastes like really yummy chocolate pudding. I don't know what else to tell you. It's pretty simple. You literally just sprinkle some in there, mix it up, and I chopped up some of those strawberries, added some blueberries, and I had myself a yummy parfait. Oh, and a little drizzle of almond butter, and I chaotically get it out with my knife because I'm not about to get another thing dirty, you know? This is what I'm saying. Like, I want to be in the kitchen and get out the least amount of dishes possible dirty. That is the kind of cook I am. Geez, how much am I adding? Okay. And then I scrambled some of those egg whites and some zucchini and mushrooms. One thing I like to do when I'm cooking is, like, for that breakfast situation I just made, I didn't need all the zucchini, but since I already had the cutting board out and the knife out, I just went ahead and chopped the whole zucchini. Only used what I needed for that meal, so now I have this ready to go for cooking for the rest of the week, and I don't have to worry about chopping it. And then I had an incredible time at the gym getting huge. No one gets huger than me at the gym. Oh my god, that was terrible. It's late, can you tell? Okay, it is time for my post-workout smoothie. Gotta get protein in, I think, like within an hour after your workout to build muscles. So we have frozen banana, frozen spinach, vanilla protein powder. I was trying to go for a pumpkin pie situation, so we have oats as well, soy milk, and I don't know if I showed you a clip of that protein. It is terrible. Don't get it. It's the Orgain vanilla plant-based. It is so bad. I'll show you a different one later that I really, really love. It's a chocolate plant-based one. What did I add? Pumpkin puree. Make sure there's no sugar in it. Then I added a little bit of monk fruit. It is a sugar-free alternative to sugar. And look here. No silverware getting dirty. I'm just dumping some Greek yogurt in there. And then for a snack, I had this really yummy white cheddar popcorn. And ew, why was that shot so terrible? That is a brand new Google Pixel. Supposedly a really good camera. Anyway, I had leftover chili for dinner, so I didn't have to cook. And then I got my hair done the next day. I went for something really vivid, and I felt like actually hot for the first time in my life. That's very difficult for me to say. I don't feel hot. I feel awkward all the time. So I knew I'd be there a while, so I brought one of those protein bars, and I had pretzels, and look how good it turned out! It is such a big change, but I really love it. So for lunch on this fine day, I just wanted something quick, so again, I made that tuna salad. Okay, moving on. What am I making now? What is this? What's happening? This is, dinner. Ooh, these are those really good Brussels sprouts I told you about. I make the best Brussels sprouts. So get you a pan, get it hot, get your oil in there. Make sure it's a significant amount of oil, not too much, because again, we're trying to cut some calories, but you need the oil for the sizzle. So you're gonna cut your Brussels sprouts in half and lay them down, flat side down, into the skillet. And you want to make sure that you're not like overcrowding them, and you just leave them. Don't move them, just leave them, and make sure they get a char on them. You can see I needed a little bit more time earlier in the shot there. So I let it sit a little longer, and then I added some balsamic vinegar. I happen to have white balsamic vinegar. I didn't even know that was a thing. It was a gift. And then this is yummy, yummy good. Don't be afraid of honey, you guys. It's okay. I added a little bit of honey. And then I think, yeah, I add a splash of water just to get things moving around and steaming and getting all that yummy goodness in all those little nooks and crannies of the Brussels sprouts. That's what makes it good. And then when you're cutting your Brussels sprouts, you're gonna shed a lot of leaves. Don't throw those away. Save them at the end and you can just steam them on top. So after it's cooked for a while, look at that char. That's the flavor, the char, I'm telling you. Chef's kiss. Stir it around a bit. Make sure you reduce that water. You wanna make sure it's just the flavor left behind, so you're evaporating off the water, right? This is the part where you add your seasonings. So I like to add salt, pepper, and chef's tip for you. Like, this is a legit tip. I'm not just pulling this out of my butt. If you ever incorporate a sweetness into a dish, it's really good to pair it with a spice. You'll hear the phrase sweet and heat. It goes really well together. So since I added honey, I added chili flakes, and that sweet and heat will go really well together. I took all those out. Those were done at that point. I added some mushrooms and then some of those zucchinis that I pre-chopped from dinner the other night. And then I'm still going on that turkey here. So this will take just a couple minutes to heat up, at least this part, because the turkey's already cooked. I'm just gonna stir that a little bit, let it cook through, and then towards the end of the dish, I'll add the egg whites. This takes literally seconds to cook, so more protein. There you go. I made a little medley for dinner. Carrots and hummus, the Brussels sprouts, the sauté I just showed you, and berries. In the morning, this is what, Thursday, I had a protein bar right before my workout, and then post-workout, I did one of those chocolate pudding bowls again. And here is the brand of protein powder I really love, KOS. That chocolate flavor is divine. It's not chalky, does not make you want to vomit at all. It's really good. In this particular bowl, I also added sliced almonds and pumpkin seeds. Weird angle, sorry. Excuse me. Okay, well, I'm going to have a piece of string cheese for a snack, probably some more of that popcorn. If I let you go, you're gonna try to eat my food. You guys, I looked everywhere. I can't find the footage that I had for Thursday lunch. It was probably tuna. I'm like 90% sure it was. I eat the same things over and over again during the week. It just makes it simple. So for Thursday dinner, I started sauteing some mushrooms, some zucchini. I think that was the last of that batch that I had chopped up. And I started boiling some pasta. Nothing special about this pasta. It's literally like the $2 box at Walmart or whatever of just basic elbow pasta. And then I was still trying to take care of those tomatoes from my father-in-law's garden, so I just took the rest of them and pureed them to serve as a sauce. Then I added a bit of pesto, and guess what? It turned brown, because when you mix red with green, it turns brown because they're complementary colors. I bet you didn't know you were going to art class today. Then I just mixed it all together, and it was kind of like a pasta dinner, and I added my ground turkey that I was still working on just to mine, and had it with toast for dinner. The next morning, I had protein pancakes with berries and some of that leftover sausage with egg whites and sugar-free ketchup. I'm not going to force you to listen to this. My microphone was being muffled by my finger, but basically I was just explaining I'm going to forage for lunch. I was feeling kind of weird, so I had some string cheese. I had my leftover Brussels sprouts. I had a leftover protein pancake that I ate from the morning. Just a little bit of everything. I think blueberries too. I just wasn't feeling that great. One thing I also am noticing when I'm reviewing all this footage is maybe I'm not getting enough calories, like to just forage for lunch. I don't know, maybe I should go back and count them all, but let's be real, I'm probably not going to do that because it takes too much time. That's why I don't do it. So moving on to dinner, I finally ran out of that turkey, so I had some frozen shrimp I cooked up, and then I had leftover pasta with some protein bread for toast. I'm about to go work out. I'm having one of these little protein bars again, just for some quick fuel before I go. And it's really cold outside. I don't want to go because it's so cold. It means I gotta take off my jacket. Then I had myself a great little workout, and right afterwards me and my husband had our date day at the local museum. I remember it was beautiful weather, like a crisp fall day, so I started off with a latte, and then I had lunch at the museum. I had a creamy, I think it was like a leek cauliflower soup, and all of those fries. It was amazing. Sorry for the bad lighting. It's never gonna get better. Snack, Greek yogurt. I have my sugar-free chocolate pudding mix again. I'm just gonna sprinkle some of that in here, basically make it pudding. I need to use up the rest of these strawberries before they go bad. I really need to use these up. Pumpkin seeds, sliced almonds. And then I might drizzle some almond butter and honey on top. And here's the final product of that snack. And I was listening to Taylor Swift, so here's a sample. Come is I can't get copyrighted. So for dinner, I had, again, leftover pasta and some of that frozen shrimp. Easy peasy sneezy.
Another workout, another day, another protein bar.
Another day, another cat on the counter. Okay, I worked out. I am ready for a big old smoothie. This is my favorite smoothie recipe, and it's really easy. So, some frozen bananas, frozen spinach, frozen blueberries, protein powder. I can't remember if I've showed you this already this week. This is my favorite plant-based protein powder, this brand. It's not chalky at all. It mixes in everything really well. It's very good. Cocoa powder. I just like it extra chocolatey. Greek yogurt. Soy milk. Let me shake that a bit. Shake that on the floor. And almond butter. A big old scoop. It's not pretty, but it's tasty, so this will be lunch. So you guys, that's pretty much it. That's an average week for me. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something from it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm a little doubtful of how much like fitness content I want to put on my channel because I just don't know how it's going to perform. So if you did enjoy this, please like, comment, and subscribe because it'll let me know if you want to see more. I'll put something on the screen that I think you might be interested in from my channel, and with that I bid you adieu and have a great day.